Alright, I have not seen anything on Wuyang yet. This is my first time interacting with the character. So left click is 20 ammo. I forgot how to change my controls. So primary fire is 20 ammo. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's really cool. And then this is the healing beam. Which... okay, I see. So if you spam tap it, it does less damage, but it only uses one ammo. That's really cool. This character is almost exactly what I've been asking for from the game for years. Okay, where's my shift? Okay. It's a bit underwhelming. Does it do damage if I walk into somebody? So if I shift... no, that doesn't do anything. What about E? Okay, so that heals and provides a heal boost. What if I dash right into somebody? No. It does provide a little bit of vertical boost, but not much. This deals damage then, right? Yeah. And then my ult is... reverse the tide! It's a knockdown as well. I did not realize that. Because I did see that in the hero trailer. Alright. What if I hold it? Alright, let's see what we got. What do we got? So, no passive. Fires a damaging water orb. Hold a controlled trajectory and empower its explosion. Okay. Place a healing beam stream onto an ally. Hold on the target to manually heal an improved rate. Oh, okay, so I can just tap it. That's what's been happening here. Okay. I see, I see. So this is an APM character. This really is an APM character. That's what I've been asking for forever. So the E is a healing and damage. Fire water to move faster and jump higher. So yeah, this is just a mobility tool. Can I jump midair? What about, and then the ult is just protect somebody and then cuts an explosion. It's just like Diva Bomb. It's just like Diva Bomb. Perks. Gain 10 ammo and 33% healing. That's very good. Restoration stream passive healing increased by 40% for 2 seconds when you have damage. When you deal damage with water orbs. Okay, so the first one is more mobility based. The second one is... I like this one a lot. Okay, so I can't mid-air jump. Which one did I take? Yeah, so it's the strength of the heal, not... okay, so it doesn't refund, right? What's my second perk? Okay, so what's the point of that second one? And then... rewinds to... Guardian Wave Regrets. Oh, that's so cool! That is so cool. I really like this one. What, does this do what I think it does? Yes, it does. Oh, that's so cool. Oh my god, that is a must-have. But then that's a pull. And, oh god, that's so... wait, I have an idea. So if I do this... it's not really worth it, okay. So this is a very simple character, it feels. God, that perk is so freaking cool. Okay. So this is so freaking cool. This one and this one. So this is just a slight damage boost, that's all this is. That's a lot of damage. Alright, I need to do some testing about this. So if I spam click the secondary fire, or the primary fire, that's a decent... I think that's faster though, to kill. That 60% number seems very specifically intentional. That is really good! If you can somehow do that. Then again, hurts. I don't think that's feasible to do though. So I think, based on what I'm seeing here, I mean, more damage is always nice, is the thing. Holy shit, I stopped recording because I didn't think I was going to get a game. I actually got a game. Holy crap. I get to play Wuyang. I already have my perk? How much healing do I have? Oh god, that's a lot of healing. Oh, fuck it. Oh shit, that's the wrong button. Well, there's the back line I go, I guess! Oh, no, that's fair. Yeah, I do think that one's just better. He perks fast on this guy. Go away from me. Holy damage. Okay, well that just kind of sucks. Damn it! Okay, so this guy is very fun. A lot of healing is what I'm kind of noticing and what kind of concerns me. Like, not a lot of burst healing, but definitely just a lot of healing output. I don't like that he basically has Harmony Orb on an attack. Like that feels a bit weird. This guy's power creeping Zen pretty hard, it feels. Okay, yeah, like a lot of healing.
I'll keep you on your feet.
Wait, can I? Okay, can't do both at the same time.
Reverse the tide!
Okay, so definitely not great at duels. This might be the most passive Reinhardt I've ever seen. Like, only this guy would get 700 overhealth and decide to sit in the back line.
Let the Kitsune guide you. This ends now.
I need to check some numbers on Wuyang. Alright, so I'm actually going to use this time to, do some voiceover over me playing Wuyang to talk about my feelings on him, because he is very fun. I think they did a great job designing him. He's another very well-designed hero. Obviously, there's been a little bit of drama about Overwatch kind of ditching the idea of its goofball characters, stuff like Ball, Winston, Bastion. But I think actually his character design isn't too bad. Like, it is a little bit too just conventionally attractive. Like, why is he so buff? But that's the point. That's a nitpick. I think what I actually really want to talk about when it comes to Wuyang is the kit, and I think they did a great job here. So the healing is, like I said before, power creeping Zen a little bit. It's also kind of just a lot like Alari and a lot like Mercy, obviously, where it's a beam with a limited, duration. It's like Alari, but it has the healing over time effect like Zen Orb. And that definitely is what struck to me as a bit of a power creepy type decision. It's 25 healing per second on the healing over time, which, compare it to Zen, Zen sits at, I want to say 40, it's 40, yeah, they just recently left it. Zen sits at 40 healing per second, and the actual healing beam itself is at 80 healing per second, where Mercy, for example, is at 60, I think it is right now, and then Moira is around 70, 75, so Wuyang actually does power creep quite a few characters pretty hard, at least with the healing output, but at the same time it doesn't feel like he does, in a weird way. Like, I think it's because of the DPS passive, ultimately, but yeah, a character with only slightly overtuned healing is really struggling to keep up a lot of the time without your E, which I feel is a good time to move on forward to the E. E is great. I do love using. It's very fun. It's very fluid. The fact that it makes you drop like a rock in the air is a great touch, just like what they did with Sound Barrier. I'm not sure if it's existent with Chatter, because fuck me if I'm gonna play Reinhardt. But at the same time, it's great. I do love the gravity. I like that it's a heal. It does strong of a heal. I think it's about 60. Good spot for it. I do like that it's also a damage. It's very sort of has everything cooldown, where a lot of his power budget is put into. Tell, because if it wasn't put into that, he would have more healing, and then his shift would be a little bit better, and then his ult might have some additional utility past shift from the target. But this is really the reason to play Wuyang is the. I do think that there's some talk. There deserves to be some talk as to whether or not it's designed in a very healthy way. In particular, I think that I would want to talk about the fact that he feels like he's designed to be a main support, and I agree with that decision. I think that we need a new main support desperately. We have Mercy, Lucio, arguably Lifeweaver, and Alari, and Break, sorry. But when it comes to true, honest-to-God main supports, there is Lucio Brig. that's it. And Wuyang feels like an attempt to kind of create a new main support for Blizzard, and I think that that is a great decision. It's something that needs to happen. But I think that giving a heal amp rather than a speed boost, because it does feel very natural to have a speed boost on something like this, right? It's a wave, it pushes you forward, so naturally it would push you forward, right? That feels natural to anybody else, I hope. This is the ability, if anything, that should have a speed boost attached to it, or at least a perk allowing for it to have a speed boost. I feel like it's just not having a speed boost feels so weird. I would gladly trade out the healing amp and maybe even some healing for it to have a speed boost effect. Because then I do think that he would be a more legitimate competitor for something like Lucio, and he would be more of a main support, whereas right now I do think he's designed a little bit more towards that flex support position. Or at the very least, that's how it seems. I think that he's going to be played because, you know, Brawl comps need that speed boost, and crazy people from the team, by the way. I don't think that he is designed well enough around the fact that he should have a speed point. The LDR, he should be a speed boost. The shift as well could arguably be a speed boost for teammates he passes through, but I think that's a lot less important because the E is really what feels like it should, you know, be a speed amp. The shift is fun. The shift is fine. I think it's like 8-second cooldown. It's exactly what it needs to be. It's no more, no less. It's pretty good. It does feel like it should have some additional utility past, you know, just the speed boost and the vertical boost. It feels like it should have a little bit more of an oomph to it. What it is, the 7-second cooldown, not an 8-second cooldown. So maybe it doesn't need any more additional utility. I would probably agree with that. Maybe have that initial dash be a little bit stronger. I don't know. But it does feel a little bit underwhelming personally. I will say as well, the overall animation work, of course, it's Blizzard. It's fantastic. The field beam feels fairly satisfying to use, and more importantly, the melee. That's what I want to really talk about. The melee is super, super satisfying animation-wise. And Overwatch 2 has done a great job of making every character's melee feel more unique. Where Overwatch 1, there was a lot of generic punches and maybe some weapon attacks. Overwatch 2 has done a great job diversifying things. Like Hazard's got his, you know, stab, Juno's got a kick, Wuyang's got his staff poke, so on and so forth. Moving on from there, though, I want to talk about the ult. The ult is good. The ult is well designed. I don't know how I feel about it. It's definitely very high skill. The character overall is very high skill. I think that they did a great job designing him around that specific aspect. But I don't know how I feel about it quite yet. I don't want him to get any major buffs. If there's anything, maybe a slight boost to the heal on his staff and a slight decrease to the damage is all I would want to see for when he gets shipped live. But yeah, that's going to be all for this video. Thank you all for watching, and have a wonderful rest of your day. I give him a 9 out of 10.